so today's the 25th, I think. Today I'm starting my new video. Actually, I've noticed that I have not been filming as much. Really, I've been saying that before, but I don't have a lot of time now that I'm working. Plus, Marky is crazy active. He's really, really naughty. Yeah, and we are moving into our new place. We already moved all the stuff. I already got my electronics. They're already in the new place, and we have been putting stuff together in the new apartment. So that's my life right now. So stitching is kind of here and there in between. Unfortunately, I'm not able to stitch as much as I used to, even if you can look at my other videos when Marky was only like a couple months old, or since he was born. I was able to stitch a lot up until the point where he actually started being more active, and then yeah, that's the end of my stitching marathons. Anyways, I've been stitching a little. I've been trying to stitch in the times when he's been sleeping, and when I don't have a lot to do right now. So once I move into a new place, I'll have a lot to do. So I think that I'll be able to stitch only, like I said, in the evening time, or in times where Marquis is asleep. So yeah, my projects probably will take a little longer to finish, but happy news, look at this. I have been stitching my lighthouse for the last, I'm going to look in my saga in a second so I can remember, but for the last like 2 days, I think, and I've been stitching a little bit every day, and I have finished this area. I finished the top of the one half of that top of the lighthouse, and now I'm moving in to finish the row. Now what I've decided to do, by the way, just give you a little close-up, this is stitched on 25 count. This is equivalent to 25 count. This is Gobelin net. It's not exactly a fabric. It's kind of difficult to describe. I don't know if I'll be able to show you up close, but this is more of a net than a fabric. I love this fabric for projects that are stitched with two strands half cross. That's the perfect coverage for me. Yeah, so this is, I think that it looks really, really beautiful. Now let me show you what's been happening with Saga. This is it. This is the new, oh, he's doing something again. This is the new area that I'm going to be stitching. I decided to just finish the entire area, look to like finish the whole row, because basically what we have here is only the sky, and I don't want to have a lot of singles because I have a couple of crosses over here from the tree, so it's probably going to jump over here. And I decided to just finish up the sky, and then we'll be able to move to the upper final row, which is only sky, which is going to be finished pretty fast, I think. But for now, this is my plan. Oh, I think that I just drew on it. Yeah, I did. I just drew on it. Let me just remove that, because that's a bad thing. Bad thing. I'm removing it. I'm sorry. I'm looking through camera and I cannot see what I'm doing. Removed it. There you go. Be careful if you're using Saga. Just be careful with this little pen, which is supposed to cross out and color over the crosses, the symbols that you're stitching, because you can accidentally press something like I just did. Anyways, let's look at our calendar. So I've been stitching this for the last 4 days. 4 days, I guess. It's more than I thought. From the 23rd till today, the 22nd, 26th. Oh, today's the 26th. And this is the amount of crosses I've been stitching. Does it need to be said? 462, then the next day on the 24th, 182, which was not a lot. The 25th, 400, and today, the 26th, 370. I'm working today, so I'm not going to stitch anymore today, But yeah, 83.93% are finished. Can you imagine? I am on the finish line for this one, and I am really, really excited about it. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to be stitching is this. I've decided to go for this little project. This is my Rioli's kit. This is the flowers. I don't have the name for this project. It doesn't say it on the cover. It just gives you the, the kit number. But this is elongated one. Let me just open it for you too, so you can see what it looks like. So this is it. These are the leaves. I just roll it in and grab it with the little clip, and it will be going up, 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 up until it will be finished. Then you can finish up the edges and just hang it with the hangers that come in a kit, or you can just frame it. I haven't decided yet what I wanted to do with this, but no, I won't be able to do that. But for now, this is it. Now let's see how much I'll be able to stitch for the next couple of days, maybe 1 or 2 days. We'll see how everything will come up, come along together, because I don't know how much time I'll have to stitch, just because on Friday I'm working today and tomorrow and on Friday afternoon we are supposed to be moving Marky's stuff to the new place, so I'll be able to take him to our new apartment. And yeah, so that's my plan for now. Let's see what's going to be happening with my stitching in the next couple of days. Like I said before, I think I'm repeating myself. I'm just listening to Mark play in the living room, and my mom is going crazy because he is doing a lot of trouble. And yeah, I have something to tell you, something really, really crazy that's been going on with our neighbor on the first floor. She's just crazy. We've been going to the police station for 2 days in a row, and last night she called the police on us twice, saying that we had loud music in our apartment. Now, can you imagine? I have not even 1-year-old sleeping in his crib. Policemen come. It's my mom, 70-year-old woman, plus me, wearing pajamas, without our bras on, and she called. I know that she's the one who called. She called and said the chief was from the houses on the other side of the street, and that in our apartment had really loud music on. Oh my gosh. Now the story with her is crazy. It's kind of she is really, really freaking crazy. She controls everything around her, and since the day she decided that she said since the day that she moved here, like almost 3 years ago, she decided that it was her area and we were supposed to be quiet, and she doesn't want to hear us. So whenever you walk across the floor or move a chair, or Marky is rolling a ball on the floor, just a little rubber ball, she can come up to my place at 2 o'clock in the night and keep ringing the bell and banging on the door until we open, and then she starts screaming and cursing and stuff. So a couple of days ago she came in because Marky wasn't sleeping, and he was kind of banging his little feet on the mattress of his bed. Now can you imagine how loud can that be? And she came in at 2 o'clock, not 2 o'clock, at 11:30 at night, and started screaming that she could not sleep because it was too loud. It's a very long story. She has a lot of trouble needs that she is expecting us to live by. They are going to bed at 8 o'clock, 9 or 8 o'clock in the evening, and she expects everything around her on the upper floor and the our surrounding areas to go totally quiet. Like you cannot even walk across. Now whenever you do that, she goes crazy and starts screaming and yelling. And the day when she came over and said that Marky was disturbing her sleep, She actually had a really big fight with my mom, and she name called her and stuff like that. And then she said that she was opening a war with her. So the next night, she, like I said, she called the police on us, saying that they are calling from the house across the street, and that in our apartment there was really loud music. That's just crazy. And then a couple of minutes after the patrol car left, another couple of cops came in, and then she was talking to them and saying that we kind of looked outside the window, and my mom kind of yelled that she called the cops again, and she was already talking to them and telling them that we were banging on the walls and like crossing the floors and like banging on the floors, and she could not live like that. So yeah, can you imagine how much loud baby banging on the bed can be? I mean, he's not even close to the wall, he's just banging on his mattress. Now yeah, so that was a pretty smart move from her, because she kind of made it look like two people called the cops on us the same night. Now the next day I went to the police station. I talked to the you know, to the person over there. It was inspector, and he totally understood. He said that he knows what I'm talking about. We had a very long conversation with him and with his helper. He could tell on me that I'm not a troublemaker, and he could really understand and relate to. I didn't even expect it to go that way, the conversation, but we really talked really nicely. He said that he was going to send a cop to talk to her so she can leave us alone, and if that won't help, then if she even dares to go up the stairs, to call the cops, and they will remove her from our premises. Now the next level of getting rid of her is going to the courthouse and asking them for a restraining order. That will keep her away from talking to us, from coming close to our door. By the way, she broke my mom's door. And from calling the cops on us, because they will see that we have a restraining order against her. So that's maybe something that we are going to do next week. But for now, life is crazy. Okay, I'm going to see you in a couple of seconds. Hi everybody. So today is the 30th of May. Today is Sunday, and I am updating you again on some stitching. Now I've been in a mess for the last couple of days. We have finally moved. We finally are in the new apartment. I have all my supplies. I have all my stuff here. I have my new fridge, which is amazing. My dream fridge is a big one. And yeah, Mark is already here. We've been sleeping here for the last 2 days now, and yeah, it's basically put together more or less. We still do some you know, changes, our own you know, changes, so it will be our place now. Hopefully it will be our home for the next couple of years. Hoping that we will not be moving from here next year, because the last couple of apartments we have been moving every year since we have moved in together. Every year we have made a move. Now we have a baby, which is going to be 1 year old in June, just a couple of weeks from now. On the 5th of June he will be one year old, and on the 7th of June is my birthday. So we will be celebrating together, maybe in the afternoon with our family, and afternoon you know, not afternoon, the like evening time with our friends. We'll see. But as I said, we are in our new apartment, so hopefully I will be able to edit a video on my computer now. So yeah, I haven't been stitching like a lot, but I have been stitching in the, you know, moments that I had free. So I have been on this project a little. I hope that you can see a difference. I don't remember what I filmed the last time. I think that I showed you before, And before I didn't have this whole area filled in, but now I do. From one side I want to keep stitching it, from the other I want to move on to something else. I am dying to stitch my Heaven and Earth. I haven't been stitching it for a while now, and I am crazy want to do it. Now I was wondering if I wanted to stitch the Haed, or did I want to stitch my 12 beauties in Heaven and Earth one. So this is going to be my next project for the next couple of days. Hopefully I will have something interesting to show you really soon, because as you probably already noticed, my videos have become more spread apart. That's because I don't have as much time. I am working now, like this week I'm working only 3 days, and I am not supposed to be working for the entire week, but Marky is having a lot of, you know, of my time, I guess. He is really active. He's really you know, he's kind of testing his limits right now. So I don't have as much free time. Plus, like I said, we have made a move, so I was busy with the apartment, cleaning, putting stuff together, and yeah. So we'll see how everything will go, and I hope that I will still have a lot of time to stitch. Yeah. We wanted another baby, and now I'm thinking if I'll have another baby, I will not have any time to stitch, I think. So okay, so let me show you what I want to stitch next before I, you know, close this update. So this is it. This is my garden from Heaven and Earth Design. If you do not remember, I will try to insert a picture before. I forget, maybe I should write it down. If I will be editing it on my computer, because for the last 2 videos I've been editing on my phone with some really simple program, so I could not insert a picture. But I hope that I will be editing on my computer, so I will be able to insert before and after pictures. Well, not after, before. So that's my plan for maybe tonight. Now, what time is it right now? I think it's about 10:30 at night. Marky's already asleep, and I think that I will be stitching maybe for an hour or so, or something like that, and go to bed because I am really tired. I'm not working 3 days this week, so today I was off. Tomorrow and the day after I will be enjoying time with my baby boy, or maybe fighting with him because he's really going nuts for the last 2 days. Maybe the move or something. By the way, if you're hearing some kind of a noise, it's my air conditioner. I think it's kind of noisy, or maybe because it's quiet. So yeah, we have a yard now, and I have a lot of plans for it. So maybe in some point we will get a dog again. But not now, not now. I'm kind of thinking about it, but I don't think that will happen anytime soon. Not until Marquis is more you know, more grown, I guess. Okay, so I'll go stitch a little bit, and I will update you in a couple of seconds, I guess, for you. Okay, so this is what we have. This little guy is so active. I'm kind of I've barricaded him with in this little square. We are watching some YouTube, and he is playing, but he's never playing with his toys. He keeps wanting to play with everything except his toys, like trying to get my phone from me right now. Hopefully I didn't just close the sound entrance or outress. Anyways, let me just show you what I'm going to be stitching next. but you are really interested, right? He is showing so much annoyance lately. Whenever it's not from, happening the way he wants it to be, he becomes really mean, I guess. Right? Okay, so let me just show you what I'm going to be stitching next before I start. I don't know how much time I will be left stitching it tonight because I'm working tomorrow morning, so I don't want to be sitting too late tonight. But my next project will be this. And this is it. This is my pandemic from Long Dog. Sorry for this, but I'm sitting in a location that kind of keeps me in a really weird position. But this is what we have. I'm going to try to do a close up on my crosses. For those of you who don't remember, this is Long Dog, this is Pandemic, and this is stitched with Treasure Braid. Yeah, just received a message about something that I got in the mail. That kind of threw me off. By the way, I got a little package in the mail, which I'm going to make a video about a little bit later on tonight, hopefully, maybe. Something cute that I decided to try. Plus, I have a couple of things coming in the mail. One thing really big that I cannot wait to get, and that's not stitching related, but it is a craft. So yeah, anyways, I've also received this little baggie from 123 Stitch. This is more of the thread that I'm using for this project, so this is something that I'm really happy about because I am afraid to be left without in the middle and be out of stock. So this is what I have in my little project bag. I have still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, plus the one that I'm working with, and I've just ordered 6 more. So I have, I think, a lot of them right now. Hopefully there will be enough. If not, I'll see how it go, and hopefully I'll be able to order some more from 123 Stitch, because I have tried to order some things from them, and they just told me that they canceled my old order because some corona thing going on. I don't know. I think that it's kind of weird. Hopefully it's not related to the thing that was going on, like Dede. Yeah, you're right. Anyways, I don't want to go there. So this is my next project. I hope that I will be able to stitch it tonight as much as possible because I kind of missed it. I missed it's an easy project. You don't have any colors in it. There, do you hear him? He got mad because I don't want to give it to him. Okay, anyways, I'll see you in a couple of seconds and I'll show you what I've been stitching and how much. So it's June 2nd. It's 10:50 at night. Just put Marky, well, not just, put Marky to bed like 50 minutes ago at 10 o'clock, and he is still fussing in his bed. So just finished everything I wanted to do, hang some laundry, and I've put a fish, salmon, to cook for tomorrow for Marky's lunch. So yeah, that's something new that I want to try on him. And now I'm going to sit down, relax a little bit before it finishes cooking, and just do some stitching. Now I finished this one. This is what you've just seen in the last clip. This is my pandemic, and probably see the difference. I usually don't stitch much of it at a time. I mean, I do try, but you know, it tends to be a little boring to stitch the same color all the time. Plus it's really, really tiny, and I love colorful designs. So my next one was one of them, and I'm going to tell you in a second, but for now you probably see the difference already. Too bad I don't have it on Saga, because I would have liked to know how many crosses I've stitched, but you probably see that I have finished this area and I've started doing this little design over here. I don't know, maybe I'll keep stitching it a little later because I kind of want to, but I want to add some color, so that's the reason why I'm moving on to the next design. Now, what I was planning on doing right now is taking my 12 beauties. That's something that I really, really wanted to do. I kind of was thinking about it the entire day. Maybe I'm obsessed, but yeah, it was on my mind. And I just went into I have this spare room in my house that I made it into storage. That's where I keep my designs that I have brought with me to this apartment. I still have a couple of work that I have left at my mom's house, which I need to pick up. But I went in there wanting to take my 12 beauties, and then I remembered I did not take it with me. I left it in my mom's house. I just took the ones that I could carry with me because I carried them manually. I didn't drive them over. I kind of live like 6 minutes walk from my mom, so the day we moved, we picked some stuff up along with Marky and we just walked here. So I picked a couple of my works, you know, the ones that I could carry, and I didn't take the larger frames. So when I went in there, I remembered that I don't have my bigger projects. I don't have my 12 beauties. I don't have my Chimera, the Scorpio one. That's really sad. So yeah, anyways, I decided to go for something else for now, so I'm going to show you in a second and then just move on to stitching. For some reason I can never see the difference whenever I stitch something. I know that I've stitched a lot. I know that I've stitched for a couple of days. I know that like only yesterday I've stitched 1,300 around that half crosses, and today I've stitched another 800. So I've stitched a lot, but I don't know if I remember the difference. So maybe taking a photo of before is a good idea. But Marky's asleep. I have a terrible headache the entire day. I don't know what it is, but I just had a shower and I decided that that's enough for this one. I want to move on to another project that I missed a lot. I think that I'll be stitching Pandemic next. I think that I need to find another location for filming because I film in my living room at night after Marky goes to bed, and I have a light over my head, so this is happening. Do you see the shadow? That's not a good thing. So yeah, I maybe need to move to my dining table, which has a light right over the head, and it's a different type of light, so I'll try to do that some other time, but for now I just don't want to because I think I'm going to bed. I have another day off, and then tomorrow I'll have my internet finally done, because right now I'm using hotspot on my phone. Hey cat. Hello cat. Marquise. His name is Marquise, by the way, if somebody doesn't know. Yeah. So tomorrow the internet technician is supposed to come and give us our internet, so I won't have to use hotspot on my phone anymore, and my internet will be much better, so I will be able to upload a video much faster. So yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow, and Marky hopefully will be a good boy tomorrow, so that's our hope. Anyways, let's call it a night. I'm going to sleep, so have a great night or a great day, whatever it is that you're watching this, and I will see you tomorrow with my next project for this week or video. I'm not really sure. And this is it. This is my Riolis. I was kind of missing this project now that I'm looking at it. I haven't stitched it in a while. For some reason, I just kind of left it. But I am going to keep stitching it right now as much as I can because I really want to make it work and I really want to get to the beading part because all this, the empty spots over here are beads. So that's something that I am waiting for, for stitching. Now there's a lot of beading in this project and some like a tiny bit of backstitch. So once I finish this little area, I think that I will be moving into the sky, and then most of it will be kind of like half crosses. I think, I'm not really sure, but that from what I can remember. So this is stitched from Saga, so I will be showing you how much I've stitched once I finish it because my tablet is not currently next to me and I don't want to go pick it up. So yeah, so this is what I have before, and let's just get to work and see how much I can stitch tonight. I was kind of planning on doing some diamond painting because my husband actually brought my portrait, Marky's portrait here, and I cannot wait to get to it as well. But diamond painting is always on the second place for me. So first place is of course stitching, and I always choose stitching on diamond painting, though I do have two little kits that I want to show you, not from AliExpress, from a Russian website. It's a Russian company, and I have ordered two kits from them, really beautiful ones. Hopefully the final result will be as beautiful as the promised preview. Plus I have a really large project, a beautiful one coming in, that is still, I didn't reach it yet, but it's still on the way. I mean, it didn't reach me yet, but it's still on the way. And by the way, the sound that you just heard, if you heard it, is my cat fighting some cat on the other side of the window. I don't know if I'll be able to show it to you. Let's see. By the way, you're going to see some mess right now. This is the area where I keep my baby boy so he won't get into trouble. And you know what? That thing was filled with beautiful glasses and beer mugs, and it had a glass window over there, and we actually ended up removing it because Marky actually got into that cabin and he broke it. So we removed all the glass from it along with the glass cover, and now it's kind of looking bad. But that's fine. What can you do if you have a little baby boy? Okay, so there is this is just some curtains that my mom got me, just simple ones, so it won't be so you won't be able to look inside. And by the way, this is my cat is over here, and you probably saw a cat outside because he made a noise. Where do you see a kitten? Oh, there she is. Can you see? There's a cat over there. There she is. And she is trying to make you angry, isn't she? By the way, that's my yard over there. And I know that you cannot see anything, but it's pretty big area. And over there, I want to put some synthetic lawn, or how do you say it? Grass. Just go away, you're making him angry. Shoo, kitten. Okay, so let's get to some stitching and we'll see how much I will be able to show you in a couple of seconds. Okay, so this is going to be the last update for this video. I've actually came home from work like 30 minutes ago, and my mom went back home. She's been staying with Marky while I'm at work, so he's asleep since 10 o'clock, and it is almost 12 o'clock at night, and I think it's time for me to go to bed because I'm working tomorrow morning. But I did want to finish a little stitching. Unfortunately, I could not because my tablet is about to die. I actually put it on charge before I went to work, and apparently I did not connect it well, so something went wrong. So look at this. My battery is totally about to die. This is really sad because I really wanted to stitch a little bit, but I have 60.13% stitched, which is a really good progress, and I have stitched today a beautiful number of 555 half crosses and crosses 0.5, and that is a great amount of crosses. Altogether, I have 4,150 crosses and half crosses stitched out of 6,901 and a half, and I still will have to stitch the beading and stuff. But I think that you can definitely see the difference because in this kind of project, amount of 555 crosses is a lot. This entire area is really easy because it's mostly out of backstitch. I'm really unfocused. It's stitched with half cross with 2 strands or 3 strands, and it has a couple of blends. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but these are blends. Basically, half stitches are stitched twice as fast. So, yeah. So this is what I have. I hope that next week my husband will be able to help me bring my larger project here, which is the 12 beauties and my Chimera, and I will be able to stitch them a little bit because I miss them a lot, and my little projects will also be moving on because just to the left and I will be finished with this one as well, so that's a good thing. I actually wanted to film another video for you, like a little review video, because I got a couple of kits from Urcadella, my favorite store, and 2 of them are diamond paintings and a couple are cross stitches. But I was thinking that I will make it part of this video, but I ended up changing my mind and I just want to post this one, and I'll just find a day when I will film you know, a review for those kits. Plus, my plan for today was to do some diamond painting, but I got home really late and I wanted to finish some stitching, so that went off my, you know, plan list. Okay, so basically that's about it. You probably see the difference before and after, and I think that it's a small, really easy project to stitch, but still it looks really pretty. It's one of the 3. By the way, I need to remind my husband to pick up the other one. This one is already stitched and it was hanging on my husband's office wall, and now this one is the second one from this collection, and I also have the bigger one, but I don't think that I will start stitching it right away after I finish this one. Maybe I will, but I'm not sure about that. So yeah, this is it. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully I could show you some good progresses with my projects, and I will see you really soon. Subscribe, give me thumbs up, don't forget to comment. I really like to read your comments, and if you wish to donate, I have a donation button down below in the info box. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you really soon.